What's good, YouTube man? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all having a very blessed day as I am blessed you are here watching my channel. We got 3 days of basketball we are going to be talking about because Christmas will be tomorrow. We got December 22nd, December 23rd, and December 24th. Let's get straight into it. December 22nd, there was not much that happened today to talk about, but Victor Wembanyama is faster to 200 three-pointers than Stephen Curry, which is absolutely ridiculous, insane. Faster to 200 three-pointers than Stephen Curry at 7'4" or 7'5", either one. Either way, that is ridiculous. I don't care if we're in a different era than when Steph started. I really don't care. That is ridiculous. He's 7'5". Show me another 7'5" person doing this. You can't. You can't. It is I wonder how many three-pointers he's gonna end his career in. Like, seriously, he might be like top in almost everything. He could get the most blocks of all time, most rebounds. You know, I'm just ready. I'm grateful I get to live in the Victor Wembanyama era. I got to live in the LeBron era, and now I get to live in the Victor Wembanyama era as I'm only 18. It's truly special. Mo Wagner has torn his ACL, unfortunately. Prayers out to him. Truly, man, I don't wish a torn ACL on anybody, even though Mo Wagner is probably one of my least favorite players. No specific reason, really. You just ever have one of those players you just don't like. He's one of them. But prayers out to him. Prayers out to the Magic team because, my gosh, they are injured like crazy. No Franz, no Paulo, no Mo Wagner. And yet they're still getting stuff done. Let me tell you, man, they are still putting out work in. Now, for actual NBA games that happened today, there was actually no games that were interesting today, except for the Nuggets versus Pelicans game. That game went to overtime, and I didn't even want to talk about it because the Nuggets shouldn't really be that close. It shouldn't be that close to the Pelicans, but only 3 games today. Very boring day of basketball. Now let's go ahead and get into December 23rd slate of basketball. This one's definitely going to be a little bit more interesting. The 76ers and the Spurs went against each other, and the 76ers ended up going out on top and winning this game. Joel Embiid got ejected for absolutely no reason. The woman ref, you are the softest human being on planet Earth. Fire women refs. There is a reason women do not do certain things. Like, no sexist stuff. There is a reason women do not do certain things, because you're going to get your feelings hurt. Like, how are you going to eject him? He didn't do anything. They still won the game, though. Karma is a biatch, because the female ref obviously must have been a Spurs fan. Victor Wembanyama had 8 blocks. 8 blocks. He's doing this like back to back. He just had like 10 blocks last game. 8 blocks this game. It is absolutely ridiculous. 26 points, but they lost, unfortunately. 26, 9, and 8 blocks with 6 3-pointers. What a crazy game. Tyrese Maxey with 32 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Shout out Tyrese Maxey, always going crazy. Paul George with 19 points, but only shot 37% from the field. Way off. Pete is very inconsistent this season. And yeah, Embiid almost, he only had 9 points because he got ejected. But yeah, nobody else in the Spurs did anything except for Stephon Castle off the bench with 17 points. Chris Paul had 8 assists. But yeah, close game. 76ers won. Joel Embiid ejected for absolutely no reason. The Orlando Magic beat the Celtics. And I just talked about how Mo Wagner tore his ACL. It doesn't matter. The Magic beat the Celtics without their best players. Matter of fact, let's look at the stat sheet. What's his name? Trevelin Queen with 17 points. That was the most points on this team. Actually, no, Tristan Da Silva had 18 points, a rookie. And then Trevelin Queen with 17 points. The Boston Celtics lost to Tristan Da Silva and Trevelin Queen. And Jalen Suggs was 16 points. And Jaylen Brown had 35 points. I don't care if Jason Tatum did not play this game. Jason Tatum didn't play this game, but it was Jason Tatum who didn't play. You still have Jaylen Brown. You still have Porzingis. You still have Derek White. You still have Drew Holiday. You still have Peyton Pritchard who played. The Magic didn't have Paulo, didn't have Franz, didn't have Mo. You lost to Tristan Da Silva. Do better, Celtics. Actually, don't do better, because I don't like you. I don't like you, Celtics fans. I don't like any of you. So yeah, go ahead and just keep losing to bad teams for me. Why don't you? The Lakers, man. The Lakers lost to the Pistons, and LeBron had 28 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. This man turns 40 in 1 week. In 1 week. He turns 40 in 1 week. And he dropped 28, 11, and 11. And lost to the Pistons, man. No more dissing the Pistons, because the Pistons are actually a pretty good team now. Cade Cunningham had 20 points, 10 assists. One of the best playmakers in the league now. And one of the best players in the league. Like, simple enough. He plays at his own pace. He's kind of like a more athletic, shorter, and more explosive Luka Doncic is what I see from Cade Cunningham pretty much. He just plays at his own pace. Malik Beasley with 21 points off the bench. He has been shooting very good for them. Cade Cunningham with his amazing playmaking has been setting him up open. And Lakers just got to do better, man. 19 points, 10 rebounds from Anthony Davis. Not a bad game, but he definitely could have been more aggressive. Absolutely no help off the bench. D'Angelo Russell had 5 points on 20% shooting. Yeah. Gabe Vincent doesn't do jack anything. He doesn't do jack squat. Max Christie, though, this could be Max Christie's best game of his career. He had 17 points. Shut up, Max Christie. Austin Reeves had a bad game. Yeah, this is just a very bad loss for the Lakers. They're now 16-13. Pistons are now 13-17. Shout out the Pistons, man. So the NBA posted the leading scorers in each category in the entire NBA. And I just want to talk about my key standouts from this. Trae Young is leading the league in assists. Thank you. Trae Young is leading the league in assists by a very wide margin. He is averaging 12.2 assists when the second person is Nikola Jokic with 9.8 assists. He is also leading the league in total assists with 330, which is almost 100 more than the second person, which is Tyrese Halliburton. In my opinion, totals are more important than averages. I feel like if you lead the league in totals, you are the league leading in that stat category. And especially if you have both. If you're leading in points per game and total points, you are absolutely dominating in that. But let's say Luka Doncic is leading the league in points per game, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is leading the league in total points per game, I feel like the scoring title should go to Shai, because that means that he has played more games than Luka, and he just deserves it more. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, Trae Young is dominating the league in assists right now. Another key standout from these assists is Cade Cunningham. Like we talked about, he's third in both assists per game and total assists. Shout out Cade Cunningham. And Chris Paul is also up here. Chris Paul is fourth in total assists. He is not on the assists per game, but that doesn't matter because the most important thing for me is totals. So Chris Paul is fourth in the league in total assists, which is awesome. Karl Anthony Towns is dominating the league in his rebounding. We did not see him rebound like this in Minnesota, thanks to Rudy Gobert's bum ass, but he's averaging 14 rebounds a game, and he's not leading the league in totals, but he's sitting at second. He has 364 total rebounds. He's below Sabonis. Sabonis has 379 total rebounds. Sabonis has always been a dog on the rebounds. So Sabonis is leading the league in rebounds, but I feel like Cat could easily catch up because Cat is averaging like 20 to 30 rebounds a game, which has been absolutely insane. So yeah, shout out Nick's Bodega Cat, who has been going crazy, man. Dyson Daniels is leading the league in steals with 3 steals per game, and he's leading in totals as well with 81 steals. The second person leading in steals is Shea with 53. That's a wide margin, 81 to 53. This dude is dominating the league in steals, man. I think the Hawks won this trade. Like, actually, DeJounte Murray hasn't done anything on the Pelicans at all. Nothing. The Pelicans are not a good team. The Hawks also aren't a good team, but they're a mid team. But mid is better than bad. Would you rather be the 9th seed or would you rather be the 15th seed? Let me know. But yeah, Dyson Daniels absolutely killing it in the steals per game. Luka Doncic is second in steals per game, which means absolutely nothing because he's nowhere to be seen in the totals. Nowhere. I don't even know if he's top 10 in total steals. So yeah, that's why I feel like that means nothing. Oh wow, Luka Doncic is second in the league in steals with 2.1 steals per game. Where's he at in the totals then? He's nowhere to be seen in the totals. Now ending off with December 24th's news and slate of basketball. There was, of course, no games on this day because of Christmas tomorrow. But December 24th, there were still some things that were posted that I want to talk about. Just some fun little things, you know. So the NBA they just posted some throwbacks to a bunch of old Christmas games, and the D Rose game winner is my favorite Christmas play of all time. The D Rose game winner over the Lakers over Kobe. That is my favorite Christmas play of all time. I just wanted to talk about that because of how nostalgic it is. There was a couple other ones in there, like of course the Kyrie turnaround shot on Clay in 2016. You know, back when they actually made the jerseys look good for Christmas. But yeah, and then they also posted the top 100 dunks of the 2000th century, and D Rose's dunk on Goran Dragic was the 18th dunk of all time, man. Derrick Rose, my favorite player. I'm gonna talk about everything that he has achieved and more so. So getting the 18th dunk of the century is crazy. I feel like it could be higher. I don't know, man. The dunks that were above it were like, let's see. No, I feel like most of the dunks above it definitely deserve it. There are some crazy dunks on here. But yeah, I will take 18 dunk of the century for my favorite player of all time. I will take it, man. The number one dunk was the DeAndre Jordan dunk, which I think we could all agree with. The top 5 was Kobe's behind the back 360 dunk. Number 4 was Vince Carter's dunk poster on Alonzo Mourning. Number 3 was Blake Griffin's dunk on Kendrick Perkins. Number 2 was Giannis just jumping over the guy. And number 1 was DeAndre Jordan's dunk, which is 100%. I can get behind that. I feel like that top 5 is pretty accurate. You let me know if you disagree with anything. But yeah, we got Christmas tomorrow, man. I'm super excited, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. God bless.